Hello.
Hi.
So we're back again. It's been a while. I feel like, I guess it seems like you can't really see me.
It can see you just fine, I promise.
All right.
They don't need a full body shot.
Why not? So, big news in hip hop today. Well, for those who care about hip hop, I do. I can't say that she does. But, so Joe Budden dropped a 7-minute diss.
No, it's like 6:30.
Okay, so we got
No, you need to be precise. Yes.
All right, so 7-minute diss about Drake, and took a little shot at Meek Mill. And I personally was a huge fan, but obviously I'm a huge fan of hip hop in general. And it's interesting that these two go back a long way. Are you about to sneeze? Go ahead, drink it. We can edit it. It's all good. But they go back a long ways, back to like 2006, I think. So anyway, so back in 2006, there's actually an interview where and it may not be 2006. Don't quote me. I know people out there are gonna be, it wasn't 2006. Somewhere in that time range, there's a interview where Joe Budden is actually interviewing Drake, and Drake is like, "Oh, I'm just so happy to be around you." And
you're one of my idols. I listen to music coming up.
Joe Budden is like, all that. So fast forward to Drake has a history of sleeping with a lot of people's former women, and he allegedly slept with DJ Drama's wife and Tahiri. He took her on vacation and slept with her. So
good for Tahiri. That's a come up. That is
in terms of success, yeah. I think Drake has had sex with half of the not hip hop industry, but half of the Vixen world. Yeah, I think he's. So anyway, great diss. I think personally for the hip hop culture, Drake needs to respond because. I talked about this with my best friend, Mr. Chris Rhodes. What's up, homie? We talked about this, and he was saying that Drake don't have to do nothing. He don't have to do nothing because it's Joe Budden, and you don't like Joe Budden.
No, I feel like Joe Budden doesn't have any credibility.
He has a lot of credibility.
No, I disagree.
Why not? Now, mind you are from the era where you probably don't, you're a little
as
late
a human being, he has no
it's
credibility.
not even on the rap level.
No, it's going beyond that. He is just.
Why not? Give us details. You can't just say stuff. Gotta have
Okay,
facts.
so for those of you who don't know,
Pound sign facts.
Pound sign?
Pound sign facts.
Oh my god.
Hey, it used to be a pound sign on the regular
what?
Telephone, the house phones. I'm older, okay? All right, proceed with your points.
For those of you who don't know, Joe Budden has a long history with drug addiction.
Sherm, angel dust, hard drugs.
It's not like the little stuff.
And for those who don't know, Sherm is a blunt laced in embalming fluid.
I'm glad that you told me that because I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, so that's stuff that you're just gonna skip over that.
Yeah. Well, that's stuff that's mind altering, that puts holes in your brain, that does crazy things. So I don't think that he's playing with a full deck of cards at this point.
I would agree. And maybe that's why Drake just lay off because he don't know.
And this poor dude, what's he doing? He's what? He's got to be in his 30s, 40s?
Joe Budden is probably in 35 or so. Yeah, 35, 36, I would guess. Jay-Z's still rapping at 45, 47, 48. Snoop Dogg dropping out at 50. It don't matter.
But they have side hustles too. Joe Budden does.
He got that podcast cracking.
The one that he's saying.
So
he's not playing with full deck of cards. I just don't like him. He is just dirty. He's low down. You talk about Drake boning chicks' wives. He's not much better. So I feel like you shouldn't throw stones.
Well, I want to point out a few choice bars in this.
My favorite one is you think you can cook better than me, but you keep eating my leftovers.
That was a good one.
I like that
he
one.
also had one that says, "No wonder you got Starbucks with all the Joe in you." I thought that was a very clever line. Star dollars, but Starbucks. It was a very. I don't know what you sometimes. Don't be doing that. So, either Jimmy's acting or he might need a wheelchair. He said, "Quick to put extensions to a singer like Moesha." And I guess the thing is since Drake is signed to both Cash Money and Young Money, he said, since you signed the Five Guys, make me a burger or something like that. He said he started a trend for being a groupie of groupies. And that's true. Drake truly did start the whole stripper love movement. Kind of, I guess, Kanye West, because he introduced the word to Amber Rose. But we talk about strippers getting name play in albums. Remember that first thing there, what he said? Tell China to book a flight or something like that, talking about Black China. So he's really made folks' career, and I guess that's why a lot of people love him. So this all supposedly stemmed from that 4 p.m. in Calabasas song. I don't know if you heard that, but Drake went off on that. Anytime Drake has like a time stamped songs, like he had 9 a.m. in Dallas, they're always amazing. 5 p.m. in Toronto. So anyway, he also came real hard at Diddy, and Diddy, he ain't gonna respond. Diddy ain't a rapper, so he, whatever. But anyway, this is very impressive stuff. I liked it. I hope Drake responds. I think it's good for the culture. I think in the last 10 years, the competitive aspect of hip hop is really going away because rappers just want to be friends and make money, which I get. But at the same time, it's a competitive sport. It's not the type, it's not a sport, but it's a competitive activity. It's not something that like, you talk a little crazy, you get after people, you don't just really sit back. So
my thing is like, but it's so real nowadays.
Nah, it ain't. No, I mean, who's getting shot now?
In the world, it's real. Like, I don't think that,
I don't think these rappers, I think these rappers will diss each other, but I don't think it'll come to that violent. Maybe some fights. But
why would you want to make some money?
Well, Joe Budden has nothing to lose. That's why he was probably the wrong one. Yeah, he said it on the song. Yeah. But that's why he was probably the wrong person to take that tone. Because when you're talking about an insane person.
Well, my thing is like, he didn't have to straight come out and be like, I don't like your record at all. Like, I don't like.
But if he doesn't, why not?
That's fine. I just feel like.
Listen, there was a soft. But it's a soft record though. I mean.
And I'd be like, how much I made off of it.
Well, and to pure, see, you gotta understand the mind of a pure hip hop lover. Like people that enjoy hip hop from the Tribe Called Quest days to now.
That's not now.
Let me finish. But people who really, because a lot of people in hip hop still feel that way. So for people like that, it's not about the money play. It's about what you're spitting. Is it real? Are you putting together good songs?
So you're telling me that it's not about the money for Joe?
I'm not saying that. I think he did this for the money. So no, I'm not saying that at all. I think this is a purely. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't drop like an EP or a mixtape after this. But what I am saying is that like Drake is a hip hop purist too. Just because he sings, he is hip hop. That boy can rap.
Oh, yeah.
So my point is like for the MC and both of these dudes, like it's competitive and you got to do that, and that's good for hip hop.
Drake's just the first one who crossed several different lines, and.
Oh, you mean lanes as far?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And the thing about that is like that's great, but that also opens him up for criticism. And here's my one thing I'm gonna say: if Drake doesn't respond, I can guarantee you will see a bunch of other rappers start to name drop him and talk crazy
about him.
him.
And a bunch of memes.
Well, that's gonna happen anyway, but. He has to. He not only it's a bad situation for him too. Because if he doesn't respond, other rappers take shots at him. And if he responds and it's not up to the level, because he did 6 minutes. I mean, so now you're competing with a song that's 6 minutes long.
But you don't. And it was a great 6 minutes.
Yeah, he did his thing.
I don't feel like he has to make a 6-minute song for it to be great.
No, he doesn't. But see, the longer the song is, the more you can fit stuff in. If he comes back with a 3-minute song, it doesn't.
I mean, Drake is really clever. He's always been really clever with what he says, and so I don't feel like that's going to be an issue for him. I do think that he does need to respond to it, just because, I mean, he is a credible rapper. I hate Joe Budden. I think that he's a ridiculous human being, but he is a very credible
Well, and a
rapper.
sidebar on that as well, the new Fresh Montana song that's coming out with Drake is a collaboration. They haven't collaborated since that Stay Scheming song, which he did Common on, because Common was mad that he was sticking to Serena Williams, because Common was dating Serena Williams at the time. So
he just sticks everything. Don't put your girl around Drake. That's the
I wouldn't even. I mean, you would never meet him, so you just get
no.
I guess it's gonna be a bunch of dead rappers. But anyway, my point is
that'd be good for hip hop. It's your point of hip hop.
No, that's not. I'm not saying it needs to be violent. I'm just saying it needs to be competitive. But so supposedly on this new song, Drake takes a couple shots and he says something like "pump, pump, pump it up" or something at some point in the song, which was Joe Budden's biggest hit 15 years ago. So
trying it again.
I'm old. I'm okay with being old. So I wanted to touch on that. It's an important moment for hip hop, I think, and a lot of these moments are gonna be big because Drake is the biggest rapper in the game, and it really is showing a cultural shift, in my opinion. Because actually, Talib Kweli and this dude Diabolic, 2 rappers, nobody probably really cares about anymore, but they just had beef. So people are starting to beef again. I think it's great for the culture. I'm excited about it. But stay tuned. More good stuff. I'm gonna do this chubby bunny thing. So peace. Love. Oh, and my mixtape 95ers, July 4th, Independence Day. Listen, I don't know. I don't do that time stuff. Whenever I wake up and put it online. It'll be early though. It'll be early in the day so folks can enjoy their day.
I don't know. Are we gonna? Never mind. Don't put it out.
Peace, America.